Hello, welcome to Divinely Different Tarot. I'm Ashley Dawn, and today a surprise reading because A, I don't have time to do this, but I really wanted to, and B, I have a ridiculous amount of things I gotta do, so I gotta be quick about this reading. Okay, so I have an appointment, like in an hour and a half. I don't know if I can get this done, but I really wanted to. I was looking at my beautiful flowers outside, and is there a fucking bug on here? There's a bug on here. 2 bugs on here. Grody. Anyway, I should have looked at that before I got it. Anyway, but so I was looking at my beautiful flowers, and I'm like, it'd be great if I could do a pick a card with all my flowers. These are not all my flowers I have in my yard, but it's most of them, so that's what we're going to go with. Okay. Now, in this reading, where should your focus be? I wanted to see where your focus should be, like what you should be focusing on, and I used Divine Purpose Oracle cards as well as Self-Care cards. Which is also another oracle deck. And then I wanted to see what's holding you back from, like, why you can't focus on this. So I used Soul Truth. And then I wanted to see, like, what's happening for you currently that you're not seeing because you're not focusing on it. So I used a mixed oracle deck. Like, there's 2 oracle decks I mixed together. And then I'm going to use some charms to kind of get, like, an idea. And then for advice, I used angel messages, of course. Now, I'm going to show you the flowers, tell you the number that they are, and then you can go ahead and pick your flower in the timestamps below. Ooh, grody. There was something I was going to tell you before. Oh, yeah. So, the flowers will disappear because I have a vase over here so that they don't get icky. Because I'm very proud of these flowers growing. Like, I don't have a green thumb at all. Like, the only thing I can keep alive is an aloe vera plant that has been alive for a very long time. She's doing really well for me. But, yeah, I don't know. I just can't keep things alive. These grow wildly in my backyard, and my sister hates them. I planted this last year, and this one. And this one was a few years ago, and it multiplied like nobody's business. So if you ever want to grow flowers and you don't have a green thumb, this is the one to go with. I don't even know what it's called. It's a yellow flower though, but like it grows like nobody's business. Like, and I got kids around my area that like to pick off my flowers all the time, and it still keeps coming back. So, booyah, bitches. Anyway, but yeah, let's just go ahead and get started. So my pile 1 is going to be the purple flower. Now, I don't know what any of these flowers are called. If you know what these flowers are called, please let me know in the comments below. I'm too lazy to look it up. But yeah, so these are purple. I think it comes out as like a white or whatever. I have purple and yellow, or purple and pink in my backyard. There's white somewhere too, but it's rare. But yeah, so this one's going to be the purple flower for pile 1. For my pile 2, we're going to have the white rose, which is so fucking beautiful. I love my white roses. I don't know what my obsession is with, like, white roses. I can't stand the smell of fucking roses, but they are beautiful. And then the yellow flower for my pile 3. It's Party. Got this little purple in it too, which is actually why I originally got them. And then this number 4, which is, it's got a lot of thorns, so I'm going to be picky about picking it up. Technically it's a red rose. It's supposed to be a red rose, but they don't look like roses to me. I'm not really sure what it is, but there is a little tiny, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little bug in there. I didn't notice it when I picked it out, so yeah. There's a little critter. But yes, that's my pile 4. So again, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. Go ahead and pick your piles. Timestamps will be in the description box below. And I will meet you at your pile. Bye! Alright, my pile 1. If you chose the purple flower, this is your pile. Wait, see, it's more purple this way. Okay, but yes, for my pile 1, actually I feel like that has significance. Ignore the smoking. Okay, so I feel like some things were kind of hard for you to see, or some things have been hard for you to see for what they really are. Like, you haven't been seeing things clearly. And it's like maybe a certain perspective or a certain light will help you change that. It's like helps you see things clearer. Alright, my pile 1, we are going to start with... Yeah, I thought so. We're going to start with self-care. And then I'm going to get into divine purpose, which you got a lot of divine purpose. I can't remember. So also, I forgot to say at the beginning, so from now on, I'm not going to be showing my cards because it turns out YouTube doesn't like my cards. They find some of them to be inappropriate. I'm not going to lie. Some of them are inappropriate. But they're cool looking and it's art, but what the hell do I know? So, from now on, you're going to be seeing my lovely face. So if that means I'm going to have to get dressed from now on before I do these readings. Alright, anyway. Now I laugh because I'm like everybody else. I'm lazy. I don't want to get dressed in the morning. Anyway, so... your focus should be on... Alright, for some of you, you could have had, you may not currently have it, but you may have had at some point a dream journal that you used to keep. And I feel like it's mainly because you were like cataloging, of course, the dreams that you were having, but also to like, when I first learned that I had a gift when it came to my dreams, I used to try to like catalog them to like try to remember as many dreams as possible, because you can have like, I think it's like 10 to 15 dreams a night, but most people only remember like 1 or 2 dreams. I can remember 5 dreams so far, and then pieces of others, but it took a long time to get to that point, and it took 10 years to get to that point. So like, and I feel like that's, for some of you, you've been keeping a dream journal to try to catalog and to remember the little things, or to remember certain things, because I feel like there could be something that you're like dreaming about, like it could feel like a repetitive dream, and it's like you're always trying to remember the details of it, like every time. Because I do see, like, I keep remembering, like, a repetitive dream that I used to have, and I kept having the dream because I was afraid of something. Once I figured out what it was that I was afraid of, like, the root cause of it, it actually made the dreams go away. And I feel like that's what you're trying to do. There's, like, something about a certain dream that just keeps getting to you. Now, I do have some advice on that, because, like, I wish somebody would have told me this. I wish I would have done the research or whatever on it. But when it comes to those dreams, as soon as you wake up, you have to write it down. So keep pen and paper right next to you. And write down as much as you possibly can in that moment, okay? Now, it's not going to seem like it's important to you or it makes any sense to you in that moment. It doesn't necessarily need to. And remember, write down how you were feeling too. Like, that was something I wish I'd done more of, is writing things down that I had felt, you know? Because that feeling doesn't necessarily mean what you think it means. Like, you could be petrified in your dream, like so freaking scared. And it turns out the only reason that you were scared is because you didn't understand it, and that's what was scaring you about that situation. I feel like it's like just needing to like catalog things, to write these things down, or to write it on a computer, because I also see somebody like typing in my head. So like cataloging these things, and also the feeling that it brings you, okay? Because like there is a lot of confusion around things if you don't understand it. There's a lot of fear around something that's not understood. Gross. I also feel like it's like it could be things from the past, because I'm also like burping up over here and I don't have anything to burp up. Anyway, so yes, so you might want to keep in contact with the dream journal. I'm also seeing 20, so you could be 20 years old, or you could have started keeping a dream journal in like 2000, like the year 2000. I'm also just like seeing like starting one when you were 20, and maybe like going back and reading on some of it, and being like, oh, well, that's why that I was, you know, like that's why I felt that way, and that's why that felt familiar in that moment, like a deja vu moment clicking for you. We also have create art. Now, I feel like some of you have been feeling very creative, like really creative. You needed some kind of a creative outlook. Like I'm seeing painting in my mind's eye. And that's interesting, because I actually have paint like all over my hands, and over my wrists, and like, oh, there's a little bit of paint right there, but like, so, and I know it looks funny sometimes, because I don't realize it, but I'll get paint on my face. My sister's always making fun of me for that. But yeah, so like, I don't know. I feel like there's something about creating art. Um, and like, it might be something that might surprise you, like something inspires you that I feel like is really surprising. Because like, I feel like that inspiration, I don't know, it's like weird. It's like something sparks your interest, and that's what gets you in a creative mood. That's what makes you feel inspired. Like, that's your muse in the moment. We also have use your hands, okay? I'm also seeing, okay, so I saw 17 as well on create art, which also kind of like, and I'm breaking it down to an 8. Like, I feel like you're going to create some kind of an art, and you might actually make a profit on this. We also have use your hands, which also breaks down to an 8, because it's 53. So I feel like you could be creating art with, like, I don't know, like, and it could be using your hands, obviously, but like, this is kind of like, I feel like using your hands, creating something, like being inspired by something, like creating is what seems to be where your focus should be, because I feel like when you do this, this will bring about what it is that you're looking for. Not only while bringing some clarity, and like, I don't know what it is about sometimes when you're doing, like, you're working on a project, but it seems like everything falls away. All your problems fall away. All of the issues that you've got that you can't seem to, like, comprehend, it all falls away as you're working on this project, like a project, and I feel like that's something that you just really need in your life at the moment, is to focus on like a particular project. And like, it's like there's something about this particular project that's going to make you feel so damn proud of yourself, so accomplished, so proud of where you have come. Especially like artistically, like I feel like, you sometimes might look back on some of your stuff and be like, like maybe I'm not as I feel like you kind of doubt yourself at times, like maybe I'm not as great as an artist as I think I am, and it's just like, this will bring back to you, this is what you have to bring. Like, I just saw 12-12, so like, I feel like you really need this. Like, this is the change in your life that you're really needing, and it's going to help you focus on yourself. We also have sound healing. But I was listening to music beforehand, and I feel like music might be something that you might want to look into. Now, I'm kind of seeing in my mind's eye, because frequencies, things like those kind of vibrations, like if you listen to music, like, it's so weird that music these days is like so dingy and kind of like makes you, like, I don't know, there's something about music these days that I don't really like. But older music, you can change the hertz or whatever it's called, so it's different. Like, you can feel the difference in the music, like you can literally feel it. And I feel like that's something you might want to look into, is listening to like different frequencies. It's like changing your vibration while you're like creating. Like, there's listening to something different than what you're used to, because like, I feel like there's something you could listen to, like I'm seeing maybe you listen, like, you're a weirdo like me and you like to listen to crazy fucking true crime or just paranormal, or like listening to those kinds of things as you're working on things. And it's like, if you just kind of like switch it, just slightly change it, things will like completely blow your mind. It'll change for you. So like, yeah, you might want to look into that, like different frequency channels on, like, on YouTube. They're really easy to look up. Yeah, I feel like you really need that change in your life. Like, there's some kind of vibrational change that you need when it comes to like frequency and like music in general. We also have career change. You're embarking upon a career that brings you the joy and abundance you deserve and you desire and deserve. I do feel like you could be currently going through a career change, or you're thinking about changing up your career. I feel like it's like, I don't know, like for some of you, I feel like you're looking for more creative outlet, more creative aspect to your job than what you currently have. And it's like, you're unsure if this is the right thing for you to do. You know what's funny is, like, if you ever feel like you're torn between your job, like maybe it's something like you're really good at, and it's like, you just, like, if you ask out loud for like a sign, you'll get the sign that you're looking for. It may not be what you think it is either. Like, you might see something, like, you could say something out loud and you could be listening to music and a commercial will come on, and the commercial will have something that it says in there, and it's like an answer to what you just asked. Like, it was like an answer to your prayer, but you're like kind of stuck on what's going on. in your own head. Like, you're not focusing on it, not focusing on the answer to your question. So they're like, just tweak it a little bit and you'll see what it is that you're looking for. Because I feel like, again, with that clarity thing, not seeing things clearly, like, I just feel like you need to take a step back and look at things a little bit differently than what you're currently looking at. Like, I feel like you're stuck in it, so you're looking at it from that one perspective. Yeah, I definitely see a career change for you. For some of you, it could be like traveling, it's like you've been feeling the need to travel, you want to get away for a while. I'm also seeing like working on a computer, like remotely, so like that could be something that you want to do or you've been wanting to do. And it was funny because I was seeing, a computer when I was talking about Dream Journal, so you could just be like really tech savvy. I'm a little jelly, okay, I am not, but good for you. And I feel like but there is something about what you do with the computer that you make a lot of money off of. It's the way that you make a living. But I also see traveling, like, I feel like I don't necessarily feel like you're traveling all the time, but you could be, okay? Like, it's like you're not doing something, but you could be doing it. Like, there is a possibility of it happening. There's nothing holding you back from it. It's just like a passing thought. And it's like, well, why not? Like, I don't know why, but I feel like why not is really important to you right now. Why not do what it is that you want to do? If it's not hurting anybody, why fuck not? We also have teaching. You inspire young people to learn. Like, there's something about you. Like, I feel like people, like, so I kind of get, like, children are really drawn to you. They're, like, really, they just can't help it, but they're drawn to you. They want to be around you. And I feel like because of this, like, you've learned from that. Like, that children really like you. And it's like you teach them certain things. Like, I feel like there are things that you didn't know when you were a child that you wish you would have known. And it's like now that you're older and you know that you have this, like, responsibility to teach children, like, because they're so drawn to you. So you do teach them this particular thing. Now, it could be about, like, I feel like for some of you, it's about, like, teaching people about how to protect, nurture, and just teaching about nature and animals in general and how we should care about it more than we actually do. It's like, I don't know, like, I kind of also see somebody teaching people the recycling thing. Like, it blows my mind. It, like, genuinely blows my mind how many people do not know what the 3 R's are in the recycling thing. Like, I don't know if I'm just, like, from a different timeline or what, but, like, it still blows my mind that people have no idea what they stand for. And it's like you're teaching people what that is. And it's like once they learn it, and that's the funny thing, once you learn what certain things are, it, like, blows your fucking mind. And I feel like that's what you're doing with these children. But I feel like that's what you're doing is you're teaching them these simple things, and it's like changing their lives, and it's changing things around them, and then they inspire other people and so forth. It's like pay it forward. What are the 3 R's? Like, I keep hearing that. Somebody's asking me. Okay, so the 3 R's are rinse, recycle, and reuse. For recycling. I remember we had to do this thing in school, like, where we're supposed to do, like, I don't remember. It was like an art project or something like that. It was like these placemats, and we had to do explain what the 3 R's are in an art form. And I remember doing mine, and, like, it was weird. Like, mine was weird, but, like, I remember the couple of kids that were next to me, theirs were awesome, and I was so inspired by it. And I remember Matthew so clearly in my mind, but, like, there ain't no way I can explain it to you. But, like, it had a big ass R, and then it had, like, in motion of what you were supposed to be doing with all of the R's. And I think maybe that's why it stuck with me so much, because, like, even as kids, we were, like, 7 maybe 7 or 8 years old, and this kid could fucking draw. Like, he was very, very crafty. I really hope he did something with it. But yeah, so, like, there is something about, like, teaching children what these things kind of mean. Maybe even, like, in an art class, or teaching children about art. We also have body work. Your life purpose involves body work such as massage therapy, energy healing, physical therapy, or exercise training. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean what you think it means, okay? Because, like, I get this card when I'm working out, too. So, like, I feel like it's just, like, taking more care of your body and, taking care of yourself in that sense. Like, really paying attention to what your body is telling you. I'm also seeing something about shoulders, too. Like, you could be working on your shoulders, doing a lot of workouts with your shoulders. So, I don't know. I see some sexy ass broad shoulders in my mind's eye, so go for you. Alright, moving on to the last card for Divine Purpose, we have crystals. Your connection to crystals and gemstones is a channel for healing energy. Now, you could just be really connected to crystals. I feel like you could be doing research on them. I'm also seeing like one particular crystal in my mind's eye, like using it often and feeling very connected to it. Like, I feel like you recently found the crystal that you connect with the most, and like I feel like you're using it to its benefits. Like, you're also looking more into their properties and you're realizing why you connect with that crystal really well. Now, it's interesting because like I've noticed, because I used to be one of those people that would wear a lot of gemstones and a lot of crystals together. It turns out some crystals don't go well together. Some crystals actually cause chaos in your body and in your mind, like in your energy field. So like I feel like somebody recently figured that out, or is about to figure that out, because there's like, I feel like a lot of chaos. So like, yeah, there is like, I mean, crystals are beautiful, don't get me wrong. I have crystals everywhere. I love to wear crystals, you know, but back in the day, I had noticed that I was like, a lot of chaos was happening in my energy field. So I changed some things up. I did some more research, and it turns out, like I said, some crystals don't work well with other crystals. Like, for example, I love amethyst. It is my crystal. That is the one I connect with the fucking most, okay? And it makes sense because amethyst is for Aquarians. What? Anyway, and it's purple. But, like, it's my stone. Like, I feel the most connected with amethyst. But I was also really guided to be using citrine at the time because I was looking for being productive in my life. And citrine's really great for that. So I wore them together. They are not to be worn together. They don't work well together. But as I was doing research and figuring this out, I learned about ametrine, which is actually amethyst and citrine together. So it's like there's finding some kind of a common ground with a crystal that you need in your life, okay? But not having so many at one time battling with each other, if that makes any sense. All right, let me see. I wanted to see what is holding you back from focusing on this right now. We have, what do I resist feeling right now? We have to feel it to heal it. In order to let go of pain, we first have to honor its existence. Emotions are like waves. Some are soft, some are fierce, some are layered, and some will sweep you off your feet. When we allow ourselves to feel it all, we can then release what no longer serves us. Today's soul action. Allow yourself to feel this wave. Let it move through you, no matter how long it lasts. Then release it back into the ocean. Feel it, heal it, enjoy the sweet freedom within your soul. You know, and like, okay, I used to say this all the time, like, you gotta heal it to feel it, or you gotta feel it to heal it. And it's the truth, okay? I have no room to talk. I hide from my emotions a lot of the time. And I don't show them when I should. Okay, like, I'll act a certain way when I should be not acting that way. Actually messed up a couple times in my love life because I acted a certain way when I should have been more understanding, and yeah. And I feel like that could be a problem in your life as well. Like, I feel like you could be looking for like a deeper connection, like looking for like some kind of a soul connection is what I'm hearing. But it's like you first have to feel things in order to get to that connection that you're looking for. It's like this is the last step. Like, I feel like you're avoiding feeling maybe a certain way about somebody around you because you don't want to acknowledge how it makes, like, you don't want to acknowledge how this person makes you feel, because then it's like you have to acknowledge the reality of it. You could have feelings for somebody that is not reciprocal. And it might be really hard for you to acknowledge that. It might be hard for you to accept that. Or you have, but I really do get that's kind of what's going on. Like, having feelings for somebody that doesn't feel the same way for you. Now, I have a tendency myself to have feelings for people that don't have the same feelings for me back. A good example is when I first met my twin flame, I did not realize what the connection was when I first met them. No fucking idea. I had no idea. It's not like people say it is. Like, when you meet the love of your life, it just makes sense. It just all makes sense, you know? And I'm just like, okay. And I met him, and yeah, there was a moment, and I'll never forget the moment that my eyes first laid on him. Like, it felt like it was weird, to be honest with you. Like, it felt like I could see from, like, his eyes for a second, but, like, it wasn't, like, mind altering. But I also think we were in different parts of that path at that time, you know? But, like, I didn't react the way I should have reacted, the way I wish I would have reacted, you know? But, and I feel like that's something that you need to do, is, like, you need to take it, like, I feel like there's something that had happened in your past that you wish you had have reacted a different way than you had. But here's the thing. You can't be mad at yourself for something that you had no fucking idea about, because A, you don't know about it, and B, how are you going to be mad at yourself for something that is in the future? Okay, you don't know until you experience it. Okay, and I feel like that's something you're having a hard time with. Like, you're just getting angry with yourself because, like, of the way that you acted. But the reality is like, that is how you were going to act in that moment, because you didn't know about any of the anything that had gotten to that point. You know, you didn't know any of the circumstances that got you to that point or got them to that point. Like, there's just, like, you need to accept what has happened and move on from it. Okay. Yes, it sucked. Yes, that did fucking happen. But guess what? You have the power to change that, to make it into something else, to create something out of what has happened, okay? Now, a lot of the time, people either, they continue to play victim, and they're like, oh, poor me, I can't believe this happened to me, what am I going to do? Like, it ain't going to get you anywhere. It's just going to keep bringing bad, shitty things to you, okay? And then there are the people that own it, okay? They're like, yeah, that happened, and this is what I made out of it. You know, like, this is my billion-dollar fucking corporation. Like, you know, like, I feel like there's something you can make out of it, instead of dwelling on it, you know? But you gotta feel it, though, first. You do have to feel it. Like, it's not, you know, that's what makes me so mad about the playing the victim. Like, you're literally just, like, laying in that misery, okay? I'm not asking you to lay in that misery. I am asking you to feel it, because you have to feel it for what it is. But you can also transform that misery into something else. You can transform it into beauty, you know? And I feel like that's just what they're asking you to do, is to feel it. You know, you gotta feel it. You can heal it. You can turn it into something different, you know? So, like, yeah. I feel like that's where some of this creativity could be coming from, is because you're inspired by your own pain, and it's like you turn that pain into something beautiful and something different, something a lot of people can relate to as well. Alright. Now, what's happening for you? I pulled out some cards, and I did grab some charms already for it. This is taking way longer than I was supposed to. From death comes rebirth. Collision of beliefs, styles, attitudes, and energies. Guidance, but where will it lead you? Breaking dawn. Intoxication, distorted view, overindulgence. Alright, so things that you're not seeing that are happening for you. I do feel like feeling this pain, or whatever it may be for you, feeling it and healing it not only brings you the freedom that you need, but it brings about, like, a rebirth of you as well. Like, not only does it make you stronger, but it makes you, like, more focused on where you want to be. I do feel like there could be a lot of people in your life that you might be arguing with or letting go of, as well as it's like a benefit of what's going on with you at the moment. Like, you taking this time to heal whatever it is that you're refusing to feel. Like, I feel like you finally take that time to feel it, and then you heal from it, you know? Like, it's not, like, it sounds crazy, you know, and it's like, oh, how do you do that? You cry quite a bit, to be honest with you. You cry your fucking eyes out so there is nothing left. And then, like, after you've cried all of your tears out, you really look at it and you're like, oh, there's something, like, some kind of like an epiphany moment, like a it's like right before the numbing would happen if you're trying to block off your feelings. Like right before that happens, there's something that clicks for you that changes things for you. That's the healing that I'm talking about. Okay, and I feel like yeah, that's gonna definitely happen for you. Especially when you're taking this moment and really looking at yourself. But because you're taking that moment and you're looking at yourself and you're taking that time and healing that, it also brings about, like, a lot of people are going to be upset because you're doing this, and they might want to argue with you, or they are going to ask you not to, to do this changing. But it's like, this is something that you need in your life, so like you're going to do what it is that you need to do. Like, you're going to let go of these people, or let go of this situation, or like this workplace, in order to do what it is that you feel is right for you. You're doing things that are more aligned to you now than you've ever done before. I feel like that's something that's always been hard for you to do. You're literally, you're like almost like shedding a skin and starting and, getting a new one. Like and this one's tougher. This one isn't afraid to go for what it is that you truly desire. And we also have, I am no damsel in distress. I am a dragon in a dress. And I feel like this describes you very much so. Like, I feel like people really underestimate you, but like, I feel like when you're pushed, you can you can move mountains if you really wanted to. We also have guidance, but where will it lead you? Sea Beacon Fairy. And there is an S here that makes me think that there is somebody that has, their name could start with an S. This is somebody that could be a family member, or it could be a close friend of yours. But this person will kind of guide you in a way, and I don't feel like it's like necessarily them literally guiding you, but it could be like, I also heard it could be like a band as well, or maybe like a specific, like, I'm seeing like a name, like maybe it's like a YouTube name or something like that. I don't know. Somebody with the name S, it starts with an S, and they are going to guide you in a way that is unique. And it's going to guide you on your path as you continue to do this healing for yourself. Three is prominent as well in this. Like, I don't know why, but I just feel like somebody with the name S, and it's like they are the one that really guides you towards the path that you feel is right for you. We also have Violet Angel, Breaking Dawn. This is a positive sign. So it's like, I feel like this guiding light, this guiding person, might bring you to a point in your life where it's like, because like in my mind, I'm seeing like dawn happening. Like I'm seeing like the sky lighting up, and it's like morning's coming. So it's like things are changing in a way for you that it is different, but it's not. It's like, this is the break that you need. This is exactly the kind of break that you needed. And it's like seeing the light for like the first time on your own without somebody else having to point out the light to you. Fairy of the Divine Hands. We also have Fuck Off and Die and Dazed. So okay, all right, that's interesting, because I was thinking, I've been trying to, I've been trying to personally smoke a lot less of my happy than I'm used to, and it's like, driving me crazy, but, I feel like that could be something that you're doing. I feel like somebody here is trying to sober up, and in this process, I feel like a lot of people are like, oh, you've changed, oh, I don't like how you're being, you're very different than what you used to be. I don't like that, like, again, it's a lot of people that are like, they are asking you not to change. They're trying to like argue with you a little bit, but like, that you're doing it to like detoxify is what I definitely heard. Like, but like, I feel like you're kind of going through like a detox in your life, right? You're letting go of jobs or people or situations that no longer serve you, okay? And especially when it comes to like personal things in your life, like I'm seeing like smoking, it could be like cigarettes or a vape or like something along those lines, not doing it anymore. There's like taking away things that have been distracting you, but not in the normal sense. Like It's like letting those things go. Like, I feel like you're letting go of some habits that have been holding you back for quite a while. All right, now your advice. We have, yes, the timing is right for this new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. See what I mean? Like, I just feel like there's so many cards that are saying, yes, this is exactly what you need to do in your life. This is the perfect timing. This is exactly what you need to do. You know, and I feel like for some of you, it could be like traveling. Like, you could want to go like a particular place and you're wondering, is this the right time? Yes, it is the perfect time. For some of you, I feel like it's like, am I doing the right thing in changing my career? Yes, this is the right time to change your career. For some of you, it's like, is this the right thing to do to start my own business? Yes, this is the right time to do that. Like, you know, it's just like, you need to, you know, realize that you're exactly where you're supposed to be, doing exactly what you're meant to do. Because, like, this is what you're supposed to do. That's why you're feeling so drawn to it. We also have spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and intentions. Ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective. I feel like you need to be a little more positive in your life. I feel like you're so used to being negative, or you just have so many negative people around you that it's really hard for you to be positive at the moment. But, you know, like, you have all of these cards letting you know that this is exactly what you should be doing. And I can't show you this card because she's naked. But, yeah, like, there's definitely... This is exactly where you should be at. This is exactly what you should be doing. But if it's something that you are still unsure of, if you're still not positive this is where you should be at or what you should be doing, then I highly recommend, you know, taking time out, going in nature. Like, sometimes when I'm just having a really hard time, like, you know, trying to make a decision, or even like thinking I'll just go on a walk in nature, like in the middle of the night, or I'll like go like on a walk in the woods. Like, it's like getting closer to nature, listening to that quiet, you know, it gives you the time, and it takes away, like, it lets you listen to your thoughts in a different kind of way. And then if you're not listening to music, you can easily get distracted by things that are going on around you, like, you know, with the normal life, and how like, there's some simplicity about animals, watching the animals, that brings like forth answers for you. As well. But I also feel like when you're in nature, ask, you know, you have questions, don't be afraid to speak them out loud, you know, like, it's a good thing to speak things out loud. Trees can hear you, and they're the best fucking listeners in their damn worlds. Like, they will listen to everything you have to say, you know, like, and they don't judge you. They have no judgment for you at all. They just want to listen. They just want to hear, you know. So that's really helpful sometimes if you just need to talk. We also have, when you take excellent care of yourself, everybody benefits. Give yourself a relaxing treat today, such as a massage, a sea salt bath, or a pedicure. And, you know, I was saying earlier, like, I do feel like you need to, like, pay attention a little more closer to yourself. Like, I do feel like for some of you, you could be, you know, working out certain parts of your body, because I did see shoulders earlier, but I also feel like it's, like, the need to also, you know, like, when your shoulders are hurting, you know, take a hot bath, you know, or a hot shower, whatever it is that you need in order to, like, get your muscles to calm down, in order to, like, well, to heal, you know, as well, because, like, there is, like, something about needing to heal as well. Like, don't work yourself too hard, you know, like, taking that time out to, like, feed yourself, or to sleep, to relax, you know, don't burn yourself out is what I'm really hearing. But yeah, that's all I've got for you in my pile one. I hope this was helpful. If this was helpful, let me know by hitting that like button, or letting me know in the comments below. If you like my vibe, please subscribe. The more the merrier, okay? I don't do videos all the time, so it's not like I'm going to bother you with a million freaking videos. So please be awesome and hit that subscribe button. Otherwise, that's all I've got for you. I'm going to move on to my pile two, so maybe we meet again. Bye! Hello, welcome to back. If you chose this white rose, my pile 2, this is your pile. I do have the camera up now because I'm trying to follow YouTube guidelines. They don't like a lot of my cards because, like, I got naked chicks. So yeah, we're just going to move the camera up from now on so you don't see the cards. Alright, so I just pulled your charms, and I'm going to grab a new incense. So I'm just going to start the reading as right now, you know, freaking admire. I just bought these new incense. They're like handmade. They smell so good. Okay. But I was saying that I pulled out your charms, right? And I love tarot. Like, tarot is amazing. And, like, spirit's amazing. Like, genuinely fucking awesome. But so, like, that one's good. I'm gonna do that one next. I wish I could got the ones with their names on them, but I didn't have a thing for their names. Anyway, so when I was pulling out the charms, I love how, like, you know, a spirit plays sometimes. Like, one of the charms exactly matches the card that it fucking landed on. It's just funny how that shit happens. Okay, so. That one smells good. Sorry. Like, I'm excited about these new incense. Okay, so getting back to your reading. I'm going to start with, of course, where your focus should be at. So I'm going to start with self-care and then get into divine purpose. Then I'll go into, like, what's holding you back, which is the Soul of Truth cards, what's happening for you using the Mixed Oracle and the charms, and then I'll get into your advice. All right. Your focus should be on a health checkup. There's something in your life that you are not focusing on, that you need to focus on. I feel like it's really important. For some of you, it could actually be referring to your teeth. For others of you, I'm hearing you're smoking a lot. You need to slow down on your habits or give it up altogether. For some of you, it could be something to do with, I heard, the liver, but, like, it could be something else. Like, there's just some kind of a medical thing you need to get checked out, and I feel like you've really been putting it off. You don't want to know what the answer is going to be, but I feel like it's A, not going to be as bad as you think it is, and B, it's something you have to take care of because, like, it's affecting your life. Like, it's affecting it in more ways than you realize. I can understand. I ain't going to the doctor. Alright, we also have abundance planning. So I do see somebody, you know, like, really taking the time to plan some things out. I'm also seeing, like, planning when it comes to money as well. For some of you, I feel like you could be spending a little more money than you should be spending. And I feel like it's, like, on things that, like, you don't need to be spending money on. You know, like, I mean, it's nice, but it's, like, not something you need, not necessarily a necessity. Like, you're spending a lot of time on material things is what I'm getting. Yeah, I see, like, planning things out, like, saving for certain things, especially for, like, a travel, expense. Like, there could be a travel expense coming up soon, and you're realizing, like, you're starting to plan how you're going to save money for it. I'm also seeing, like, somebody, like, looking for your, it's like you're looking for your free time for, like, making a certain appointment or a certain, like, I don't know, like, a certain plan with a particular person, and you're looking for that free time. I also see, like, a brain dump as well. Like, you might need to take some time out and do a brain dump. I also see music here. So, like, you could be listening to a lot of music, or, like, I do see somebody, like, I don't know, like, listening to a lot of classical music. I do feel like it's, like, like, there's something about the music that you're listening to changing your vibration. And I was getting that for pile 1 as well. So I feel like that could be very significant for you as well. My incense has stopped burning as well. So it's odd. I do feel like there's some kind of a pause in your life that maybe was unexpected, and you might need to take a closer look at, like, why did this happen and what is it that you can change about it. Like, I just feel like there's something that could have been a little unexpected. I'm also kind of getting, like, an unexpected call maybe or something like that, or an unexpected visit from somebody. It's like it's something that could have, like, it's something that could be needed. Anyways, but also music. So, and music came out twice. Like, I can show you both these cards. They don't have naked women's. So we have music here and music here. So music is a really important thing inside of your life. Listening to music. I just saw 4. So that has significance. Yeah. So I feel like music is very important for you, and this is my pile too. So I'm like taking a minute in. I feel like you could have a gift with music. Like, you could, alright, so I don't like the word downloads, but I feel like you could get a lot of downloads. Like, I like foreshadowing better, I really do. It's such a better fucking word. And it's more accurate to what is happening instead of a download. You know, like, a download is like, you got it all, you understand it all. You don't fucking understand what you're getting right away when it comes to, like, getting, you know, like a premonition or, like, a foreshadowing of something. Like, you know it has importance, but you're not sure. And I feel like that's what it is as well. Like, I feel like you get a lot of foreshadowing when it comes to music. It's like, you know something's going to happen that, like, could have a key word or something that holds you. I'm also seeing, like, creating music as well. Like, there could be somebody that you like to create music with. Like, you could like to sing with this person, or you could just like to play, like, a musical instruments with this person. I'm seeing a lot of happiness around music as well. So you might want to listen to more music in your life. I feel like music really makes you happy. It makes a difference in your life as well. And I feel like people really see that. We also have pleasure here. I do see, for some of you, you need to take that time out to experience pleasure. I'm also seeing, like, okay, so it is very, I don't know why I feel awkward talking about this. Maybe it's 'cause it's my pile too. Okay, so I feel like you're very sexually frustrated. You could be celibate. For some of you, I'm kind of getting like, okay, so last month my toy broke, and I haven't bought a new one to replace it. So it's been hard, but it's nothing I can't fix. It's just something I'm too lazy to do anything about. And I feel like for some of you, that could be something that's similar for you as well. Oh, I brush my teeth. Yeah, so I'm kind of seeing, like, you need to take the time out to take care of yourself as well, especially when it comes to that. And it's human nature, okay, to want to pleasure yourself or to feel okay in certain ways. And, like, you know, it's all connected. We're all connected, and your entire body has connections that you don't understand or realize. And I feel like sometimes you've got to play it out, see what happens. Like, for some of you, it's like something really changes once you get that release. Don't know why I feel so awkward talking about this. Maybe because it's been like 5 years and I don't know. But I'm going to move on from that because I feel awkward about it and I don't want to talk about it. And I feel like that's something you feel awkward and don't really want to talk about either. But I do feel like you also kind of, like, you got to fix it too. So you got to either buy a new toy, or you got to play with yourself, or you got to find some kind of a pleasure when it comes to yourself, because I feel like your sexual frustration is actually leaking into other aspects of your life, and that's why it's being brought to this attention. So, yeah, there's that. Again, music, your connection to music is healing for yourself and others. I was getting in my mind, like classical music, but I was also kind of getting, like, connecting with people and music. Like, you could talk with people about music a lot of the time. You could exchange, like, you know, bands or music, like, this is a good band, or this is a good singer, or, like, just like switching it up with somebody. You could be talking with people about music and, like, wanting to switch it. I'm also seeing, like, making connections between music and, like, scenarios, and, like, bringing that, like, into another perspective, or, like, I don't know, it's like you're seeing things in music a lot of other people don't, and it's like you start to help people see it in the way that you see it. We also have healer. You have the spiritual gift of healing and a desire to share it with others. I definitely feel like you're a healer, and I feel like you really need to focus on that as well. I feel like sometimes you get distracted by like little things, and it's like it always takes you away from the main thing you need to be focusing on. I do feel like there are a lot of people that are drawn to you, very broken people that are drawn to you that want some kind of a healing that you have to offer. Now, I do feel like some people also get triggered by this as well, like people that don't want to heal or have things that they're not willing to heal. And they may try to like be mean to you or do like harsh things to you, but like it doesn't touch you either because you are a healer, you know, and like you are healed where they are not healed, so it like bounces back onto them. But I do feel like you want to help heal people, you know, and you do feel sorry for these people because like they aren't willing to do the work to heal. We also have infinite abundance. You're fully supported as you devote yourself to your divine life purpose. So as you devote yourself to your divine purpose, which is being a healer, it could be also something to do with music, you know, like I feel like as you continue to devote yourself to this purpose, that is what brings you infinite abundance in like ways that you have a hard time like seeing. Like, okay, so like what do I mean by this? I mean that like, okay, so this is an example. Sometimes I question if I should be in my workplace because I sometimes feel like I'm not the best at it compared to others in my fields. But I have a lot of knowledge, and I am good at my job. Like when it really comes down to the physical part, I'm phenomenal at my job. But when it comes to talking to others and listening to them and when it comes to listening to people's words, I have a tendency to listen to what they're not saying. Okay, what their soul is saying, what they're refusing to fucking say, you know. Now that's a problem when you're in a management team and you're supposed to be listening to their words and talking to their words, not their soul. So when somebody's lying to you, for example, about why they can't get something accomplished, it's really hard for me to acknowledge the words of what they're saying instead of the facts that I can fucking see, you know. And I feel like that sometimes makes me feel like that's why I'm not a great manager, is because I call people out on their bullshit a lot of the time, or I just walk away from the situation because I don't want to fucking deal with it. And like majority of the time I walk from a situation because I just want to smack people around because I just cannot understand the stupidity or the laziness that people genuinely have these days. Like, whatever happened to working for what you have? Like, I just don't understand this fucking concept. Why is it gone from this generation? Like, dude, what are we teaching our fucking children? Anyway, so I feel like you are definitely questioning those kinds of things, but like it's like this is exactly where you're supposed to be, and it's like something, as soon as you question it, it's like something happens that day or later on in that week that makes you realize that this is exactly where you're supposed to be. Because even though I feel like I can't talk with people, I have associates that come up to me and they're like, you're amazing, like you're my favorite team lead, like you always give me the chance to try to correct my mistakes before like actually, you know, like making me be held accountable for it. Because I believe everybody deserves a second chance. I am a second chance at life, so why shouldn't I give another person a second chance? Like, that's how I feel about the situation, but I know not everybody feels that way. Alright, we also have family. Loving your family and friends is central to your life purpose. I feel like you're very family oriented, you're very close with your friends, but there is also something about like family just being so important to you. Okay, now there could have been somebody that you had been very close to that you had lost early on in life, and this person's always watched over you. They've always been a guardian, always protecting you, making sure that you're okay. And I feel like there is somebody that either comes into your life or that is currently in your life. Now, this is a person that you will have children with or you currently have children with. Okay, this is somebody that is your partner or you will see as your partner. And this person is everything that you're looking for, but it's like they were brought into your life when you at a certain point, like, divine timing is like what keeps popping up in my head. Like, this, it's divine timing. It was the exact perfect moment for you to meet this person. Yeah. It's just talking about also like family oriented, like being very family oriented and like really like focusing on your family and your friends. And like siblings is also kind of what I'm seeing. So, like, you could be close to a sibling of yours and like you're just spending a lot of time with them and enjoying the moment with this person as well. I just realized I forgot to do the white rose one, so please write that in the description or in the thing. I'll do the rest. I promise I will. All right, we have. We're going to jump into the soul truth of what's holding you back. Am I ready to let go of this buried shame? And this is how I knew it was for me. Like, this is because of this one. The feeling of shame is the lowest energy frequency there is. When you live in shame, you live in darkness. What part of you is ready to stand in the light? Is there any shame from a past experience that is ready to be healed? Today's soul action. Heal the shame by giving it a name. Bring it to the light and let it be seen, heard, and healed. It's revival season. Replace the shame with your soul's truth. Fill in the blank. My soul's truth is... Now, shame is a funny thing. Funny thing. Okay? It can be held for a lot of different reasons. Okay? Now, I do feel like there is something from your past that you are very ashamed of. I don't think it's something you really had control over. It just... can't really say it just happened. I feel like everything happens for a reason in our lives, okay? Like, even the shitty things, the things that we wish didn't happen, they happen to make us stronger, to make us a different person. It helped shape us to be the person that we are today, okay? Including when you take action with it, what you decide to do with it, your control. Like, the only thing that you control is how you can react to something. And I feel like you're ashamed of how you reacted to something in your past, and it's really holding you back, okay? Now, I don't know why, but I'm like being thoughts, like I'm thinking about, like, for an example of like when I had first met somebody and I did not like the way that I reacted, and I feel like that could be the same thing for how you feel. It could also be something that had happened in your past, like your buried past, that you're not, you're not very proud of. But here's the thing, like, you did not know how you would react to a certain situation. Like, yes, you can control your reactions, but, like, it's like there's something that, it's not something you could have controlled in that moment, okay? Because you didn't have the knowledge that you hold now, okay? And I feel like that's very important for you to understand, is that you did not have the knowledge in the past that you have now, okay? You didn't know, like, you couldn't have stopped it from happening because you didn't know how, okay? You didn't see the signs of what was bringing this on, okay? So I feel like that's very important for you to understand. So I do feel like, sometimes it's hard for us to forgive ourselves for these situations. But I do feel like I feel like Spirit's asking you to, like, really take a look at it and, like, is it really, like, are you ashamed of how you reacted? Are you ashamed of because of the, of going through the action? Or is it because, like, you didn't like the way that it came about? Like, it's like really look at it, take a look at it, see the root cause of it, and change your perspective on it, because it's not fucking helping you looking at it this way. You need to let go of that shame. You need to let go of that pain. All right, how can I infuse more self-love and compassion into my daily life? If your compassion does not include yourself, it is incomplete. Buddha. I don't like Buddha, just so y'all know. But it's not like, not the way that you think, okay? Let me change that. I don't like certain things about Buddhism. Anyway, there are other things that are pretty cool about it. Today's soul action, choose one self-care action to do today. I'm just going to read this and then I'm going to move on to the other cards, okay? Choose one self-care action to do today. 1. Set stronger boundaries. 2. Meditate and listen to your heart. 3. Speak to yourself with compassion. 4. Focus on your strengths. 5. Say no to something that isn't a soul yes. 6, say yes to something that you are afraid of. 7, let go of what you cannot control. 8, stay far away from drama and negativity. 9, ask for help and allow it. And 10, write down 3 things you are grateful for. I like that one. I usually say 3 things I'm grateful for before I go to sleep. It really helps out. Alright. What's happening for you using mixed oracle and charms? We have Death in the Maiden, Invasion, Boundaries, Violated, Dominance. I do feel like there is somebody that's trying to, like, get all up in your boundaries, okay? Like, now, this is, I feel like there's somebody that's from your past that's trying to, it's like they're overstepping their boundaries. They're trying to get, like, in your business. They're trying to see what's going on. There's something about, I feel like this thing from your past has been dominating a large part of your life for a long time. Now, I feel like this could be something that you are ashamed of, or it could be something that you're afraid to acknowledge as well. Like, now, I was thinking, like, somebody was trying to, like, invade your privacy or, like, invade your space, you know? But I'm kind of really getting, like, somebody is trying to, like, I'm kind of seeing, like, invading your mind space. Like, I feel like you're thinking about somebody quite a lot. And I'm also kind of getting, like, you're ashamed of how you feel about this person, or, like, how much you think of this person. Which is weird. You should never be ashamed of how, like, you feel about somebody. We also have Grumpy Red Fairy, Be Your True Self. I do feel like this might be something that you might have a hard time with at times, like being who you truly are. I also feel like there are sometimes you might be a little bit grumpy, or like it may seem like you're grumpy because, like, I feel like you're seeing things for what they are, and you're, like, unhappy with certain situations, and you're like, well, I know the only one that can fix it is me, or, like, walking away from a certain situation. The Mermaid and the Turtle. An elder will teach you. Alright, and this is what I thought was so cool. This is what I meant by, like, spirit's awesome. There's a turtle in here, and a turtle charm fell right on top of it. I do feel like there is somebody that's an elder of some sort is going to teach you something that will really be beneficial to you, or, like, impart some kind of a wisdom on you, especially when it comes to a balance or keeping balance in their life, or moving slowly towards something. We also have Transitions to the Spirit Realm and Survive Out of Spite came out right on top of it. I do feel like there are people that you have a connection with from the past, like people that have passed on that you have a connection with. And these people are like I feel like some of these people were people that, like, they were really great friends of yours, right? And I feel like some of them, they passed on. They could have been a little too early. Like, you could have lost a friend at a really young age. And this person, like, I feel like they stay around you, you know, to just to make sure that you survive out of spite, that you continue to survive. Like, there is a close friend, or, like, somebody that just really watches out from you from the other side, that's, like, always around you. Like, they just, like, they always have your back. They want to make sure that you're okay. This person also, like, when they were alive, like, I feel like they were, like, a bit grungy. It's kind of, I'm, like, getting a really 90s vibe for some reason, like, 90s grungy music. But I feel like this person, like, they has your back no matter what, even in life. Even if, like, it never got really brought up, they did have your back no matter what. But this person also, like, it's, like, making sure that you survive things, like, I don't know, it's, like, because I'm kind of hearing, like, a conversation I had a long-ass time ago with an old friend about, like, how at the time I was just trying to survive. I was just trying to survive the area that we lived in and the emotions and the crap that I was going through at that time. And I feel like that stuck with this person always, like, and, like, so, like, even in passing, they always remember that. It's like they're always making sure you're surviving. Like, survivor is, like, really dominant in my mind's eye as well. This person, like, they also know you've gone through it. You know, they know that you've experienced a lot of things in your life and that you're a very strong person. We also have Lantern Fairy, a clear solution. I do feel like, as you start to let go of these things, like as you let go of the shame, or you let go of the way that you're seeing yourself, because I don't feel like you see yourself clearly all the time, this will actually bring about, like, clear solutions, like things that you hadn't really quite seen clearly in a long time. It will also bring about answers for you that you've been looking for. We also have Normal People Scare Me. I do feel like there could be there could be a specific person, or there could be a few people that either scare you, or they're just like, there's something about them that puts you off, that you don't really want to be around. And I feel like this is exactly why it's being brought to your attention, because, like, I feel like for some of you, you might need to cut certain people off in your life. I'm also hearing needing some help with anxiety. So when these came out, they like landed on the ashamed card, feeling shame where you should not be feeling shame, letting it go. We got Shrink Busters, which kind of just reminds me of, like, because when I look at this, sometimes I see, like, a police officer protecting, like, a shield, like, trying to protect against, like, against bad things that could happen. Like I'm seeing, like, trying to protect against something. I also have Brave Little Toaster, which makes me think that you're trying to be brave about something that scares you. Really facing your fears. Then we also have the drum set that came out. Now, this could be referring to heavy metal. I don't think it's referring to it for some reason. I feel like it's referring to, like, somebody wanting to bang you, somebody wanting to have sex with you. It could have been somebody could have done something, some sexual trauma to you that it has been hard for you to let go of, hard for you to heal from. We also have Snow Angel. The signs are with you already. I do feel like there are a lot of signs around you to, like, give you the answers that you've been asking for. I'm also seeing, like, signs to let you know that, like, it's like letting you know that there's more to it than you were letting. There's more of an answer to things. There are more solutions to the problem than you realize. The unending sadness of looking back, endless regret, obsessive grief, replaying the past, and negative nostalgia. I do feel like you could be, like, looking at your past quite a bit. Like, I feel like you just keep looking back instead of looking forward. You're not, like, really looking at what's happening in your life at the moment. I feel like, the person that you could have, like, you had lost, I feel like that's really messing with you at the moment. Like, you could be just having a ridiculously hard time with it. And, it could have just been somebody you had lost recently, and you're just like, is this person even, like, sticking around there? Do they even care? Yes, they very much do care, and they are around you. But I feel like they also want you to let go of this, because you're just replaying the past. You're living in your past, and they don't want you to live in your past. They want you to move on. They want you to enjoy life. I'm also getting, like, replaying your past, living in your past is really bringing you down, really making you negative. You need to be a little more positive in your life. And then we also have don't give up. Don't give up when it comes to life. Don't give up when it comes to love. Things are just out of reach for you at the moment because you're, like, living in your misery, and you need to get out of your misery. This is the time for you to shine. You have a lot of things coming into your life that you're having a hard time seeing. But, like, that doesn't mean that you can't see it. You can't change your perspective. You can't just look at it a little bit differently than you are currently looking at it now. We have Pose Brave Flight. You will not let fear stop you this time. I do feel like you do have a tendency of letting fear stop you from the things that you truly, like, want. You're, like, your heart's desire. I feel like you could have wanted to go on a flight, you could want to travel, but it could be something that you're afraid to do because, like, it could have been something that could have been said to you a long time ago or something you had heard from somebody else. It's like you're letting other people's, like, fears hold you back. I'm also getting some kind of a dream, like wanting, you could either, like, I feel like you could be dreaming about traveling a lot, or you're dreaming about being in a certain place that you're not in at the moment. I am seeing a lot of dreams, especially when it comes to travel. I'm also seeing, we also have a loyal guardian, a magical protector is there for you. There is somebody, like, that connects well, could be connected to dogs, or they could be, like, I'm just seeing somebody that's very loyal, okay? This person could wear glasses. They could be very smart. This person is, they're very protective over you. I'm also seeing, like, somebody that's also very magical, very studious. Like, they're very, alchemy could be something that they were in, that they've been interested in. But this person does have a tendency to, like, come out of nowhere. Like, they can escape things that, like, might not seem, like, escapable. Like, I do feel like this person, there's something about them and the traveling as well. Like, there is a connection between this person and traveling. Like, you could dream about traveling with this person, or they could want to be your travel companion. We also have faceless ghosts and the haunted girl, ghost people. I do feel like sometimes you let your ghosts haunt you. Like, I don't think it's intentional, but I do feel like, you know, the people that you've lost, the people that, you know, are around you, that are watching over you, I feel like instead of letting them uplift you and watch over you to make sure that you're continuing to getting the blessings that you want, I feel like you're kind of, like, stuck on, like, well, I just want to be with this person. I wish that this person was here with me. And, like, this person is here with you, but they're in a different form now, and they can't give you what it is that you're looking for because they're not in the form that you're seeking. But you can get what it is that you're seeking in this life, but it won't be in the form that you're expecting. You know, it'll be a different form. Like, you have to change your expectations, you know? Like, what you want is possible, but you have to look at it from a different point of view. And, you know, like, especially, like, if somebody's passed on, like, you can't have what it is that you were hoping for to have with them now. Like, things are different, and it's okay. That is okay, you know? Like, this person knows that it's okay, and they understand that they've got to, you know, let you move on, and they want you to move forward. All right, your advice. You have an important life purpose involving communication and the arts. Please don't allow insecurities to hold you back. I will help you. That's Archangel Gabriel. Gabriel. Could be either one, really. Anyway, yeah, so I definitely feel like communication is going to be very important for you, making communication or having communication. Also working with the arts, being a creative mind. We also have, you are a spiritual teacher. You have the ability to counsel others and help them awaken their spiritual gifts and divine life mission. Akasha. So, and it's interesting because I do feel like you're most definitely a spiritual healer, you know, and I feel like people are very drawn to you, and they are, like, people are always coming to you for, like, advice on where they should be or what they should be doing. And, like, I feel like you have a way of getting people to listen to their hearts, their divine purpose, like, actually going for it instead of just saying what it is that they want to do. Like, and I feel like that is, you know, your life purpose. Like, it is something that you do without even trying. It's, like, just something that happens in your presence. But yeah, that's all I have for you, my pile 2. I hope this was helpful. If it was helpful, please let me know by hitting that like button or letting me know in the comments below. If you like my vibe, please subscribe. The more the merrier. I need the subscriptions up. I don't really need it. It's nice to see it go up. It makes me smile. Anyway, that's all I have for you. I'm going to move on to my pile 3, so maybe meet again. Bye! Okay. My pile 3, if you chose this yellow flower, this is your pile. Now, I've really got to get, you know, going quickly on this reading, so I'm I'm sorry if it sounds very rushed, okay? I already pulled your charms, and we're just going to get started into it. Where your focus should be. You should be focusing on making an altar or cleaning up your altar, making it more you, what fits, where you want your focus to be. That would be a great place to put, on your altar so that you could focus on it and your spirit guides could focus on it as well. A massage, so you might have pulled a muscle or you're just really feeling that you need a massage, because I feel like our body tells us that there are things that are wrong with us, so I feel like there could be certain points in your body where you really need to massage it so that you can work it out. So I feel like massaging, I feel like lower back could be a big thing for you at the moment, because I'm touching my lower back, so your lower back could be really hurting, so you might be wanting to focus on getting a massage or working it out yourself. We also have look for fairies. Now, looking at this, I'm thinking walking in the woods, just enjoying a walk in the woods. But I'm also seeing somebody that's look for the things that others do not look for. I feel like you look for things in people that other people have a hard time seeing, or they have a hard time looking at. I don't know, there's something about seeing things that other people have a hard time focusing on. That's something that you want to focus on. Divine purpose. Artistic. Engaging in artistic activities is beneficial to your career and every area of your life. So I feel like your focus needs to be on your arts, perfecting your art, your skill. I also feel like getting a lot of emotions out. It's very healing for you as well. Freedom. You're free to do what you choose. I feel like you have a choice that you need to make, or you're thinking about the choices that you have at the moment. And I feel like that could be something that it's very nice for you to have these choices, these options available to you, especially at this time, I feel like. We also have light and love. Your purpose is to bring divine healing, light, and love to this world. And I feel like that's just something that you just do naturally. You have this light about you, and people are just very drawn to you in general. And I feel like it's because you're just filled with a lot of love and a lot of light, and you just want to make people happy, but you also live in your true purpose, as in being your true authentic self. You don't have an issue doing that at all. We also have oracle cards. You're able to discern answers and guidance for yourself and others. So I feel like you really need to focus on tarot as well. It could be focusing on tarot for yourself, but I feel like it's asking you to open up yourself to helping others with tarot. Reading for other people as well. Doing personal, it's they're asking you to open up for personal readings. Maybe think about it. But yeah, so there is something about opening yourself up to other options, to helping other people instead of just certain people, or even maybe reading for other people as well. I'm also seeing reading for people you haven't read for before, opening yourself up to those other energies, and it's experiencing other energies that you haven't experienced before. It's yeah, I don't know. I feel like you're going to be reading for different people you didn't think you would read for before. So that's pretty cool, though. I also I like that. I feel like you're reading for others, and you're really, I don't know, there's something about you opening up other people's minds, and then it's you broaden people's horizons with your readings. Interesting. All right. What's holding you back? Fun cards. What do you believe? Well, what do I believe about money? Do my beliefs match my dreams? How does your relationship with money affect your current situation? Do you believe you are worthy? Do you believe you are capable? Do you trust money? Does money trust you? Money is an energy. It ebbs and flows. You are worthy of it, and it's your responsibility to heal your relationship with money as part of your waking up to the whole of you and your purpose. Today's soul action. Take a deep dive in your belief system around money. Are there any beliefs you need to upgrade to create the results you are wanting most in your life? Write out your money story. Is it time for a sacred shift? What will your next chapter be? Fill in the blank. I am grateful to money because... What am I most afraid of losing? As we grow, change, and transform our lives, it requires us to let go of something that was to make room for that will be. If you were to take the big leap today, would you feel scared of losing love, safety, or belonging? What if it was a big fat lie? What if it was impossible to lose any of those things because you have the power to give everything you need to yourself? Today's soul action. Name the fear and look at this worst case scenario. Find a solution. Take your power back by being certain of who you are and where you are going. Today's mantra. I move forward knowing I am powerful beyond measure. I am loved, I am safe, and I belong. That is something I feel like we all have a hard time, going through, is like we're always afraid of what we're losing. We're not ever really thinking of what it is that we're gaining in this scenarios. And I feel like that's like something you might really want to like look at, not of what you're losing, but of what you're gaining. What are the dominant emotions that run my life? How do you feel your day? Stress or joy? Trust or anger? Anxiety or peace? We have only today, right now, the journey. No goal, no destination will bring us the feeling we seek. But when we begin filling every day with which we value most, we will attract more of it. This is fulfillment. Today's soul action. Lean into what you want to feel and adjust your life, your values, your expectations to match your desires. What do you want to feel? Are you willing to let go of the belief that you have to achieve something to feel it? Like, I like that. Like, it makes me think, like, I'm always saying, like, happiness is a choice. And people are like, no, it's not. And it's like, yes, it is. It is literally a choice. You can choose to be happy. You don't need anything to make you happy. Why is it that people have to, like, accomplish a goal in order to feel proud of themselves or to feel happy about, something? Like, it's a choice to feel happy. And majority of the time when you're happy and you do something and it actually brings about more happiness, like, that's even better. I feel like that's something that you might want to like start focusing on, is like choosing to be happy, choosing to do things in your life that make you a better person in your eyes. All right, what is happening for you that you're not seeing because you're not focused on it? We have complete commitment, the mermaid of immersion. Now, on top of it, we had two charms that came out. We had one of my twin flame charms. Also, it's a duality charm, like finding complete balance within yourself. And then we also have... so this charm can be taken in so many different ways, but majority of the time I get it like somebody's trying to play with your mind. Somebody's trying to manipulate you into seeing things like a certain way or the way that they want you to see it. Sometimes when I look at it, I think of like somebody that you're in a relationship with, but I don't necessarily feel like that's what it is for you. I'm kind of getting like there are people around you that are trying to mold you the way that they want to mold you, but I don't feel like they're quite doing that. Like, I feel like you're taking the time to mold yourself the way that you want to. You're taking, like, I feel like you're rewiring your brain. You are figuring out what it is that works for you and only you. Like, you're fully committed to making your life better the way that you see fit. We also have Strange Valentine, Love is Strange. And we also have Fuck Off and Die that came out on top of it for the charm. I do feel like there is a love that's in your life. Now, you could be fully committed to this person, or you want to commit to this person. They could be trying to, they could be trying to manipulate you in some kind of a way, but I'm not really getting that. I'm getting there's a lot of people around you that want to manipulate you or manipulate you to see things from their perspective or how they see it, but I don't feel like it's something that you want to do. I do feel like there are people that are trying to maybe manipulate the way that you see the person that you love or this person that you have feelings for. I do feel like you have feelings for somebody that's very strange to you. It could be strange that you have feelings for this person, but I do feel like you have very strong feelings for somebody, and the feelings are reciprocal. It's just if you're willing to take that leap of faith. We also have a clockwork pumpkin, a wonderful idea, the aha moment. There is also a present that came out on top of it. So I do feel like you have a wonderful idea, a wonderful aha moment, like you have an epiphany of some sort. And when you have this epiphany, a gift will be brought to you, or you will be giving a gift to somebody. And then we have sweet memories, dried flower, fairy. What came out on top is always love and otherworldly. So I do feel like there's a lot of memories that could be from your past. I also feel like it could be like memories of your twin flame. And it's a very otherworldly feeling between the both of you, but it kind of feels like a lot of things are against you or stacked against you when it comes to this relationship. But I feel like you always feel like there's love. No matter what, no matter where, there's just always an imprint of this love on your life. And I do feel like you kind of could be like, I don't know, there's something about like maybe a certain memory that's coming to mind that's really sweet for you, and it's like focusing on that memory, on that feeling is where they want you to think about, you know, like that's what you should be focusing on instead of what other people are trying to say about this relationship or this love. Not listening to others. Your advice is, you have Zana. You are protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. I ask you to relax and feel safe. I feel like that could be something that's really hard for you to do, is to like relax and feel safe, especially in your own environment. But yeah, they are definitely trying to ask you to like, you know, take a step back to like look at what's going on around you and realize that you are safe, especially in this moment in time. Rosetta, you have the gift for working with young people, and your divine purpose involves healing, teaching, or parenting children. So like you could be pregnant, or you could have a child, and being that parent's child is a part of your divine purpose. It is absolutely meant to be. I'm also like seeing like I feel like for some of you, you could have just recently found out you're pregnant and you're unsure about what to do. This is exactly what you're supposed to be doing. Every child is a gift. Some people can't have children, so you should really look at it as a gift. Even if you can't keep the child, somebody else could really benefit from that child. So there is that. We also have Bridget's caution is warranted. Look deeper into this situation before proceeding further. There is a situation that you need to look into. You need to just look at it a little bit closer instead of like jumping to conclusions or just jumping to like what you should automatically do. Like I do feel like there are more options. Again, like that was coming up earlier, like there are more options to you than you realize, and like you are free to choose whatever that you want, but like you got to look at it a little bit closer. Like I feel like you're not quite seeing something that they're like, you know, like spirits, like you got to just look a little bit closer. Like you're not seeing something you need to see. This is like yes, this seems like a dream job, but there are like drawbacks to it, and I need you to see those drawbacks before you go making this decision. We also have Rochelle, as you honor and follow the guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming to you now. So I feel like as you listen to your heart, like as you continue to listen to your heart, and you're like, and you go by its guidance, like you just keep doing what it's telling you to do, like I feel like this brings a lot of prosperity to you. I also feel like you doing what feels right in your soul and your heart is what brings this prosperity to you as well. And I do feel like a windfall of money is coming in by like focusing on like a certain talent that you have that not a lot of other people have. Like it's a very natural gift for you, but like it doesn't seem like it's natural because like you could see a lot of other people doing it, or like you just don't think it's that special of a gift. But like there is like something that makes you realize it's a very special gift. We also have Archangel Michael. I am with you, giving you the courage to make life changes that will help you work on your divine life purpose. Now, I am kind of getting like there is something in your life currently. Like it could be like, I do kind of get the feeling for some of you that it's like a job. Like wondering if this is like what you should continue doing, or if it's like a talent that you're trying to figure out if you should try to make something more of it. You do have Archangel Michael that's behind you. He's trying to give you like the courage. Like the reason why you want to do this and you're thinking about doing it is because it is something that you should be doing, and it is so scary to be out of your comfort zone and to do something that like, you know, especially if it's like really pronouncing a talent of yours that you feel like is like, I don't know, like you could be like, I wouldn't say ashamed of it, but like nervous about how other people will react to it. It's like people don't. It's like you know that you're going to be shaking up the way that people view you, and you're unsure of how to go about this. But like you need to make these changes in your life to like be better for yourself. It's beneficial to yourself, but it's also beneficial to other people as well. Like, you're going to help a lot of people by making these changes in your life. And, like, you got backup. You're good. Like, you're set. We also have Seraphina. I am the angel of families. A happy change or addition is coming to your family. Okay, all right, so that's interesting. So, like I did say earlier, you could be pregnant. You could have just recently found out that you're pregnant, or there is somebody that could be coming into your life that wasn't there before. Like, I feel like a nephew or a niece could be brought into your life that wasn't there before, you know, and it's like you're just taking them in to help them out. Like, you know, like, I don't know. I just, like, somebody new comes into your life. They've always been there, but they haven't been as close as they are going to be very soon. And for those of you that just recently found out you were pregnant, congratulations. All right. Otherwise, that is all that I have for you, my pile of 3. I hope this was helpful, and it was a lot shorter than the others. I just wish they'd all been this short. Otherwise, this is all I have for you. I hope it was helpful. If it was helpful, please let me know by hitting that like button, or letting me know in the comments below. I love reading your guys' comments. I don't know why y'all don't do them as much as you used to. It is what it is. If you like my vibe, please subscribe. The more the merrier. And otherwise, I'm going to move on to my pile 4. So maybe meet again. Bye! Hello, my pile 4. If you chose this red, very thorny flower, this is yours. Okay. So, I'm sorry for reading fast, but I'm going to be late, so I will be reading fast. And try to read as accurately as possible. Alright, so we're just going to get straight into it. I'm just mainly going to read the cards and then give you what I need to give you. Okay? Alright. Ignore a cigarette. Like I said, I'm a little stressed because I'm a little bit late. Alright, we have write a gratitude list. This is where your focus should be at the moment. Writing a gratitude list. What are you grateful for, especially in this life? I kind of get you might have a hard time being being in a grateful energy, because like things might not always seem like they're going great. So when you're feeling negative, a good thing is, a really great thing would be to actually start writing a gratitude list, like things that you're very grateful for. We also have clean your space. So, you might really benefit from cleaning your house, your area. I just kind of see somebody like taking the time out to clean things up. Like there could be a certain smell or something that's like really bothering you in your home, and it's like somebody's trying to find like a certain smell, or just trying to make their house smell better. We also have deep breathing. You might want to concentrate on breathing, like taking deep breaths, especially like I feel like somebody sometimes get like anxiety breaths. Alright, so like when I have really bad anxiety, sometimes I have to do like breathing exercises, and one of the things I've learned that really works for me is using hand movements as I do it. And they do show you ones, like some of the ones that could help out for you, but like I feel like it's more natural to figure out what works for you yourself. Focus on your family, the people that are closest to you. You can be doing a lot of family events, or just like just focusing on family, spending time with them. We have dance here as well. I feel like they're just really asking you to take the time out to dance, to enjoy life fully, at its fullest. I also feel like dancing is like going to be very beneficial to you in like lighting up your mood, changing your vibration, putting you in a better place. We have connect with earth. I am kind of getting like some just like needing to sit down, like to ground themselves, like just walk around barefoot in the grass, or like just going on a walk and touching trees and just like enjoying nature at its fullest. Just taking that time to like realize that you know that you are connected to the earth, that you are a part of this earth, and it's like, I don't know, like needing to feel that connection with earth. Flow like water. I kind of get they're like asking you to go with the flow. You could be doing some swimming as well, or doing something that involves water, but I feel like it's mainly like asking you to go with the flow, to take things as they come, and not to rush into things so much. Yeah, I am hearing take them as they come. Alright, next we've got divine purpose. We have justice. Your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. So there could be, like in your job, you could you could be somebody that keeps the peace, or you could be somebody that like, I don't know. It's like you bring not just fairness, but like you bring you bring balance. You bring like, I also feel like you do protect some people. Like, I feel like there are some people that, you feel like they could be doing a little bit better in their fields and they're not doing so great. But, like, I do feel like you kind of protect them, or you take them under your wing to try to give them the pointers that they need to do better for themselves. I also feel like there's, like, a fairness to it, too. Like, your expectations don't differ from person to person. Like, you have the same expectations, but it's like not in the same way. It's like knowing what one person can do and knowing what another person can't do, like knowing people's strengths and their weaknesses, and you're playing up their strengths. Okay. And I feel like that's like something that people really like about you. Like, that's something that people really respect about you, is what I'm getting. We also have spiritual teacher. You heal with sessions and seminars. So you could be, I feel like you're a spiritual teacher to a lot of people around you. You might actually have a following where people like really pay it, like they really care for what you have to say and what you have to bring to the table. Or it's like, I also kind of get like, you could be thinking about like setting up some sessions or seminars, like talking with people about the things that you have learned or about the way that you've gone about things. And I'm like seeing somebody like getting like their notes together, or like doing bullet points and so forth, like really just trying to figure out what would be beneficial to others as well as what's been beneficial to you, or how you've gotten to this point. Now, if you've been curious if you are on the right path, if that's something you've literally been asking out loud, I just want you to know that you are on the right path, because you've got this card. Like, this I feel like is something that you really needed to see, that you are on the right path. You are doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing in this exact moment. Keep doing what you're doing, because it's working. It's exactly what you're supposed to be doing. It may not feel like it all the time, but this is exactly where you're supposed to be at in your life, and especially in this time. Alright, now on to Soul Truth. What is holding you back? We have, am I consistently showing up? Some trade their dreams for comfort, yet comfort is the enemy of progress. Success requires showing up every single day, even when you don't feel like it, and even when it feels uncomfortable. It takes guts and an endless vision to stay consistent to your dream. Today's soul journey. Journal where you can be more consistent in your life in alignment with your soulful goals, then show up. Like, I feel like there's something that you have a hard time consistently showing up for, especially when it comes to your dreams, or like what it is that you truly like want, like your goals in life. So it's like they're asking you to do like a little bit each day. They're asking you to like, even though you don't want to do it every day, it's something that you like. If you want it, you have to keep going for it. You have to keep making it happen. That is how. That's how manifestation works. Like, you have to put forth the work in order for it to come forward towards you, like you can't just expect it to happen. So like, they're asking you to consistently show up for what it is that you want. Alright, do I surrender myself with people who lift me up? The people who we surround ourselves with determine who we become. Does your tribe fill you up? Do they inspire you? Do they believe in you? Do they help you step into your greatest potential? Today's soul action. Make a desire list of the type of people with whom you wish to surround yourself, and clarify if there is anyone in your life who no longer serves you. Can you love them from a distance? So there is somebody around you that is not lifting you up. They're making you feel more down, that you really need to think about cutting out of your life. Is this somebody that you can love from a distance? Is this somebody that you can cut out of your life? Now, most people will say no. I just feel like there's somebody that's gonna be like, no, this isn't something I can cut out of my life. But then you need to explain to them that if they want to continue to be in your life, they have to be more positive. They have to uplift you. They have to want what's best for you, and they cannot keep bringing you down. There ain't no negativity in this fucking life. Negativity just gonna bring you down. We don't need that. Nope. Only positive people. You hear me? Only positive people in your life. Seriously, we don't need no more negativity, okay? No more negativity. And I'm getting a little bit angry just because, like, A, I'm pretty sure I know who I'm rooting for right now, and B, like, the people that we have in our life are supposed to want the best for us, okay? They want what's good for us. They want us to be happy. They want us to be thriving. They don't have to understand us, but they could want the best for us, okay? Not be like, oh, you can't do that. You suck. Like, you're not good at this. Like, you don't need that kind of person in your life. What you need in your life is, you can do this. You can do anything. You got this. You are far more powerful than you realize. That's what you need in your life, okay? I feel like that's something you really need to focus on. You need to let go of those negative people in your life. Just let them go. Walk away from them. You don't need them in your fucking life. If you have a connection with them, like, for example, like, if you have a child with them, you can still be co-parenting with this person, but you don't have to be, like, you don't have to sacrifice your damn heart in order to, co-parent with this person or to have them in your life. Like, you can make things work where you don't need them to be, like, destroying you. For real. Dude. I gotta hurry up. I can hear her getting grouchy because I'm late. Okay, alright. Moving on to what is happening in your life. And of course, you had the most fucking cards that came out and the most charms that came out, because why would you make my life easy? Alright, we've got, for your first card, we have, of course, the Back Off Voodoo in Blue. Are we shocked? No, we're not. Why are we not shocked? You know why. Because you're in a mood. You're in a very moody person. That's kind of what I'm getting. But, like, you kind of, like, I love how it says voodoo in blue and she's purple. I never noticed that before. Anyway, and things that came out with it, the charms that came out right on top of it, we have a lot of fight left in me, sewing thread, a frog, Walmart 5 years, and A and D. What I'm really getting from this is a few things, okay? But there could be somebody that you knew from 5 years ago. You could have worked with this person that I feel like there's no communication with this person. There is a want to make it. There is a want to communicate or to fix this, is really what I'm getting. Somebody wants to fix this and make this better. Somebody wants to take a leap of faith. Somebody's name could start with an A or somebody's name could start with a D. Somebody is trying to take a step back, and there is somebody that is trying to tell you that there's a lot of fight left in them. This person doesn't want to give up on this situation. I'm kind of getting like somebody could be trying to block this person from you. I feel like somebody's trying to block this person from you, like trying to make sure that you can't talk or have this communication with them. Get stuck in this. Okay. Alright. My God, I just unintentionally made the same face as the card did. Alright. Alright, so there is something about taking a leap of faith when it comes to something that you want to fight for. There is also somebody from your past, from like 5 years ago. This person could sew. And this person could be slightly like, I don't know, like something about their clothes that is very dark. They could have purple hair. I don't know. There is a lot that's coming from this card alone, and I have so many more to go through. So I'm trying to get through it quickly. But this person, there is like some kind of a blockage up around this person. I don't think the blockage is from this person, okay? I feel like it's somebody around this person or somebody that's around you that has this blockage for this. person. Oh, that's interesting. Now I'm just going to jump into the next card because I got a heart palpitation when I saw it. So, the card is Witch at the End of the World, an important end, a new beginning. There is a Make-A-Wish charm that came out, which actually makes me think there is a wish that's coming true for you that you've been wanting. This is a new beginning for you. But it only comes when you let something go. There is something you have to let go of. It's like some kind of a chapter or something that's big that's inside of your life that you have to let go of in order for this to come into your life. And this is the ticket to happiness. Once you let go of this, it'll bring you the ticket to happiness that you require. And there is also a black rose here, which kind of makes me think there is like somebody that you have, like, I don't know, there could be like an obsessive love or an obsessive quality about it. Like, when I see black roses, I like think of like an obsession or obsessive love, like a kind of love that's really hard for other people to understand because like not everybody gets it. But it's also like it's such a different kind of thing that most people wouldn't understand because it's like so out of this world. I do feel like there is definitely a wish coming true for you, something that's happening for you that you want, that this is something that's going to bring a lot of happiness to you. This is like I don't know why, I'm kind of getting like a true love kind of thing coming through. Next we have Mend a Broken Heart Fairy, healing from heartache. So I do feel like you are healing from a heartache. Maybe you need to go through a breakup, or there is a breakup that you're going through in order for an otherworldly connection to happen for you. I do feel like this person that you could be breaking up from or having like you're healing heartache from this person, I feel like fucking practices in voodoo, okay? Which would explain why I was feeling like there was like somebody blocking something. Somebody is blocking a soul connection from you, okay? There is somebody around you that is close to you. Maybe it's like somebody that you're in a relationship with, but they are blocking something from you. They're trying to block your heart from this connection. And like, how am I seeing this? Why am I seeing this? Like, how do I see this? Okay, so this charm right here, okay, it came out on top of one of the cards I'm about to show you, but see how it's got like all these little like dots right here? They're pins, okay? They're pins that are poking at it, which reminds me of voodoo, okay? And then voodoo, why do I say the voodoo? Because we have voodoo in blue right here. It's your first fucking card that came out, okay? So there is somebody that is around you, I feel like, and I feel like because I'm seeing around you, this isn't you, this is somebody that is, I don't know, close to you, but they're not close to you. It's like somebody you want to make a connection with. It could be somebody you want to make a connection with, right? There is somebody around you but it's around you that is making sure that you can't have a connection with this person. Again, using voodoo in order to make sure that doesn't happen. It's like, that's why she's holding it loosely. She doesn't know it's there. But it is definitely there, and this person that is trying to make sure that nothing comes close to your heart. You see this right here? It's like they're trying to tape it off. They don't want anything to come near your heart. They're trying to hold on to your heart. They don't want anything to touch it but them. They want to be in control of your heart. This is the person that is practicing voodoo that's around you, or black magic, or some kind of a thing that is keeping the true connection that you're looking for away from you. Okay. Moving on to Sea Storm, Calm Amid the Calm Amid Chaos. Okay, so I feel like you're the kind of person that's very calm in very stressful situations. Like, you find a calm after the peace. Like, I kind of like, I don't know why, but like I was like in my mind's eye, I was like referring it to like when you go on a long workout and you get, there's a point where like you hit exhaustion, and then after that exhaustion it's just like you can keep going, and like it's like a clear shot. It's like focus, like a no other focus, and I feel like that's the kind of person that you are. You just got a clear focus, especially when there's a lot going on around you. I do feel like there is a lot going on around you at the moment, but I feel like it's like you know how to wade through the storm. You know how to make things happen for yourself. Like, this is exactly what you need to go through. I do feel like there are some secrets that are going to be coming out that you're going to be hearing about, especially when it comes to this person. Like, Alright, you got lady with a botched egg, ancient wisdom. I feel like there is somebody that they gave you something, or they were trying to give you something, and they're full of shit. This person is rotten on the inside, and that's what I'm seeing in my mind's eye. Like, this person is like, they're trying to give you a load of shit. They're trying to like say something to you that has nothing to do with the truth. Like, they're just trying to they're just trying to get their way. Damn, it's another thing of lights went on me. Okay, but yeah, there is somebody that is definitely trying to feed you a load of crap. They're trying to lie to you about something. It's like they have quite this imagination, and they expect you to see it from their perspective. I see a chain as well. Like, this person could try to have you chained down, or they're trying to chain you down to something. But there is some kind of a secret that is going to come out about this person, or that you're going to learn. This is going to cause a lot of emotions, I kind of feel like it's going to make you a bit moody, but it's like something that you've been wishing for. There's some kind of like wish that you've been wishing to see or to hear. Because I do feel like you have several wishes that are coming forward towards you, but like in different ways than you're expecting. Like, you want to know the truth about somebody that's around you. You want to know the truth about somebody that you haven't seen in like 5 years. We also have a Dragonling Garden, a new world is born. So I do feel like your life is going to change dramatically. I do feel like there are going to be different people that come into your life. Now, these could be friends, but like, and I do feel like it's like, I don't know, there's a lot of different people that come into your life, and there's also a lot of younger people that come into your life that have like an inspiration on your life in some kind of a way. Now, I'm kind of getting children are coming into your life, or they've been brought back into your life more than they were before. And like, there's something about them that inspires you to go for like what it is that you truly want, like what your heart's desire is. I kind of am getting like one of these children, or one of these people, they come to you and they say something to you, like there's some kind of a worry in their voice, or like in what they're saying to you, and they have a worry towards you, or towards like somebody that's around you. Okay, I feel like this person is seeing somebody around you clearly. This child sees the person that is putting magic, that is working magic around you. They see them for who they really are. Like, I feel like they see something rotten about this person. Okay, and I'm hearing rotten, like rotten, like I'm hearing rotten. Okay, they're telling you something about this person that worries them. Okay, and you take what this person says to heart, because this is a very important person to you. This is something you have a lot of love, a lot of care for. Okay, so I don't know, there's something about what they have to tell you that you take really seriously. And I think like before now, I don't think you would have taken what they were saying seriously. Like, you would have listened to what they had to say, but you wouldn't have taken it to like heart. You wouldn't have done something about it. But there's something about in this time now that you do something about it. It's like important for you to do something about it. And I feel like it's important for you to do it, because like you're the one that has the power in this scenario. I feel like you hold all of the power in this scenario, and you don't even realize the power that you hold. We also have cleanup time, because you're going to be cleaning people up out of your life, and cleaning things up in your life. Like, I feel like you're literally going to be doing house cleaning, and you're going to be cleaning people out of your life, and you're going to be cleaning things out of your life that you that you no longer need, that you don't feel. Oh my goodness. I've been reading for too long. You're letting go of things in your life that have been holding you back for a long time. Like, you're seeing them for what they clearly are, and you're doing something about it. Okay, like, you're cleaning things out of your life, cleaning things up in your life, and like, it's exactly where you're supposed to be. And you're also, there's like something about doing this, like cleaning things out of your life, cleaning things up out of your life, and especially people, that gives you a confidence that you haven't had in a long time. I feel like you're a confident person, but like somewhere along the lines you lost your confidence. And I think it's because that person that's really negative to you, that's always bringing you down, I feel like this person has like really brought you down. Like, I feel like there is somebody you need to kick out of your fucking life, because they ain't doing you any good. don't know how many times you need to be told this. Apparently, you need to be told it a few times. I am not trying to make you angry. Maybe I am trying to make you angry so that you'll do something, because you obviously need to do something. Like, all of my cards have told me there is somebody in your life you need to fucking let go of. You need to kick them out of your life. You can love them from a distance, okay? Now, I'm also getting a worry of what's going on, like feeling like this person has more power in the relationship than you do. Here's the thing. You hold all of the power in this relationship, okay? You may not feel like it, but you absolutely freaking do. You are far more powerful than you realize, all right? You have a lot of blessings in your life, okay? A lot of blessings you may not see at this moment, but you do have a lot of blessings. There is like there's like a very feminine energy that's in your life that, like, I don't know, it's like you want to talk with this person. There's something that's very calming about this person. There's something that you find very calming about them, or very, like, I don't know, but it's like you want to discuss your problems with this person, or you just want to talk with them, and it's like just talking about it. They don't even have to say anything. They're just like them listening. They're just like being there. Their presence is what helps you see the answers that you need. But here's the problem, okay? I feel like this is the person that you knew 5 years ago, and you can't have this conversation with that person because you have something in your life currently, this negativity, that is actually blocking you from this person, okay? You can't have them in your life until you get rid of this negativity, because the person that 5 years ago, they don't have that negativity in their life. They don't accept it. It is not a part of their fucking life for a reason, okay? And they need you to see the same thing that they saw, okay? Yeah, all right. Now, moving on, we have count your blessings. There is somebody that is very close to you, or somebody that isn't close to you but is close to you. I don't know why that keeps coming up. They're close to you, but they're not close to you. Okay, maybe they're close to you in spirit, because this could be like a soulmate or like a twin flame connection, and it's like that's why it keeps coming up, as they're close to you but they're not close to you. So like spiritually they're very close to you, like in spirit, but like in physical you guys aren't very close to each other. You guys could be at a distance. But this person is they're very positive, they're very uplifting. They're always about, I don't think they're always about, but they always try to be about, like, count your blessings, look at the good things that you have in your life. You know, there's more than you see. This person's very uplifting, very uplifting. This person is like, you see this person as your knight in shining armor, actually. And I feel like it's a feminine energy, which is why I'm kind of smiling, because like it's like you see this person as your knight in shining armor, because this person does fix a lot of things for you. They don't have to do anything. It's just like their mere presence is what fixes things for you, like helps you change your perspective, or like looking at other things. I don't know why, but I have this little scratch on my arm and it's like itchy right now. So like I feel like, okay, like I feel like you're getting itchy because you're healing things, and things are healing for you. And I feel like that's why you're itchy as well. Is like there are things that you know you have to let go of. You have to, like, you know, let that just disappear out of your life. All right, next we have Sewer Mermaid. Your sensuality is beautiful. And then we also have the Taurus and Luck that came out. So there could be like a Taurus, or like, I don't know, there could be a Taurus that's close to you, like a family member that is very lucky, or they have something to share with you that is, like, there's something about sharing good news with you. But there's also, like, a sisterly or, like, a brotherly bond between them, or, like, I don't know. There's something about the bond. There's a beautiful bond there, and there's, like, a sensuality as well. Like, I don't quite understand that. I'm just going to move on from that one. We also have Winged Seer. You see clearly. Clairvoyance. So you're very gifted. Very gifted. This is a positive sign. I do feel like you might actually have a hard time seeing the positivity in your life right now, because guess how many negativity in it? I'm sorry. You just need to let go of the negativity. I can feel somebody draining your energy. I feel like somebody is literally sucking the life out of you. Like some people have a talent for, like, sucking the energy out of you. Like, I was with this dude for, like, 8 years, like, on and off, okay? And, like, I did not realize that he was doing the things that he was doing to me, and I didn't realize what I was doing to him either. I feel like I just kept giving and giving and giving and giving and giving, and it was never enough, and I didn't realize why it was never enough, and I never realized why was it that he looked so damn good all the time, and I looked like I was exhausted and disgusting, and I felt gross, and I didn't even want to be around myself, and it was because he was sucking my life dry. He was literally sucking the life out of me. I feel like that's what this person is doing to you. I feel like you are in a relationship with somebody that downs you all the time, that makes you feel bad, that's literally using you for everything that you have. This person makes you feel like you are nothing, and they're a terrible fucking rotten person, right? And they lie to you about everything, okay? And everybody around you sees them for who they are, but you. I don't think everybody sees them. I feel like this person's really good at hiding the kind of person that they are. But there is somebody that's close to you that sees them. This person's autistic. That's why they see them for who they really are. That's the great thing about autism, in my opinion. Like, they see what others do not see, because they don't see the way that most people see, okay? It's different. It's very different. Okay, and I feel like that's what this is. Okay, anyway, getting back into it. You are a clairvoyant, you are a seer, you see things. You have foreshadowing, you know things before they're going to happen. You're embarking on a tower and you're having a hard time accepting that. But I also feel like you're getting to that point where you know you don't really have a choice, but it's also something you want to do. We also have, I pick you for the rest of my life. There is somebody that is clairvoyant. This person is also a seer. They see far more than you see, actually. This person chooses you for the rest of their life. Like, this person wants to be with you, okay? And I feel like it's the person from the 5 years ago. Like, there is somebody that wants to choose you, but they're not allowed to choose you until you make a change in your life. But this is a positive sign that this person is going to choose you for the rest of their life. Because they want to be with you, but they can't until you make a decision, until you cut out something in your life, until you cut this third party out, because that's what this person is, the third party. Now we have powerful personal growth, and then we have I am always with you. So you may have lost somebody in your life that they meant a lot to you, okay? And you wonder if they're with you, and they are absolutely with you. If you see a red cardinal, it's a signal from this person letting you know that they are watching over you, that they are with you. There's also when you let go of this person, this negative force in your life, it will bring about a personal growth within you that is very powerful, and it will help you see how you were letting this person take your power, how you were letting this other person take your power. And this person that's watching over you that you lost from a long time ago, this person wants only the best for you. Either this person that's passed over, that watched over you or really cared about you, they did something in the spiritual realm to make sure that you can see things for what they fucking are. They're giving you the push that you need at this moment, okay? So, this standstill that you've been at for a while, unsure of where you want to go, they're going to give you that push that you need, because they know that then giving you that push is the only way you're going to move forward. All right, now your advice. We have Vanessa. To make your decision, ask yourself, which way brings me closer to my divine purpose and which way takes me away from it? I feel like this could be a really important question for you, especially at this current moment, because I feel like you have a lot of things that are holding you back, and I feel like you're so afraid to make a decision when it comes to what to do about this negative person in your life. And I feel like the only reason you're so afraid to make a decision when it comes to this person is because there is some kind of a connection, something that's keeping you with this person. I really do feel like it could be a child, or it's some kind of a maybe a business connection or something along those lines. But you can still keep in contact with this person, but you can also put boundaries up, a distance between the both of you, because I feel like this is something you actually really need in your life. You need to have boundaries with this person. And I feel like you're also afraid to move forward with this person, unsure if this is what you should be doing, cutting them out of your life. which is interesting because we do have are on the right path. Like that did come out for you, and I think it was this one. Like it was like one of your very first cards is like you're on the right path. So like, yeah, it's the first card. So like you're right on the right path. Like letting go of the person that is just holding you back and just trying to make you feel negative, letting go of that person or that thing is exactly what you need to do. It could also be a job, that's just holding you back. Wow, your flower is already like dwindling. I think it's that bug. I think it's eating it. Yeah, eating it. Oh my god, dude. Like, literally, like, the symbolism and everything is so fucking great today. So, like, alright, this flower, when I first got it, it was, like, bloomed and gorgeous. And, like, that's why I picked it out. Like, it's a little thorny. It's like somebody being moody. Alright? Now, when I first got it, it had all this beautiful, like, flower going on in there. I don't want to touch it. I want to touch the bug. But now, it's darker in some spots because the bug is eating away at it. Literally eating away at it. Do you get what I am saying? Like, I really hope you get what I'm saying. I'm tired of trying to explain it to you. Alright? Okay. Anyway. Ew, I touched the bug. Alright. Now we have, I am the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of how that will happen. Have faith. You could be worried about money at the moment, and I feel like you could be worried about money because, like, maybe you're just having a hard time keeping track of it or so forth. But I feel like, everything, when we do the things that we're supposed to do, that we're, like, meant to do in this life, things really come forward to us. Like I have noticed, like, whenever I'm worried about money, I don't tend to worry about it for very long because I do know that whatever I need will be given to me, okay? Like, you just have to work towards it or do the right thing in order for it to come towards you, okay? And I feel like that's exactly what they're trying to tell you, Like, the money that you need will come towards you. It may not be in the way that you're expecting, but it will happen for you, okay? That could be something why you're also afraid to pull back from this other person is because you're afraid you don't have, like, the funds to do so. But you will. You have exactly what you need. Everything that you need is going to be given to you, but you have to make the choices in order for it to happen that way. Then we have Crystal, have faith and hope, because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you can't see yet. So, like, don't... Hi, babes. Don't be so, don't be so negative, Don't lose your hope because, like, there is something positive that's on the horizon for you. Like, you can't see it. Like, I feel like that could be, like, the secret that you're going to learn soon is, like, because, like, I feel like somebody wants to tell you how they feel or they really want your attention, but they're afraid to come towards you, or they can't come towards you until, like, there's an ending in your life, and they have to see the ending. Then we have a happy move to a new home or place of employment is in the works. This movement will usher in the positive new energy. So you could either be moving into a new home or a new workplace, and I feel like this is something that you really needed in your life, especially, like, because, like, there was so much negativity around where you were either at, or, like, I feel like it could be where you were at, but I also feel like there was, like, like, just a lot of misconstrued, like, processes and, like, thoughts that would happen where you were at. Like, I feel like there is, like, a negative workplace atmosphere that you are in, and I feel like changing locations would really benefit you in the long run. I also feel like a new home as well. Like, I feel like for some of you, like, that person, like, you could live with them. This could be the negativity that you're trying to get away from or that you need to get away from. And I feel like there are more options available to you than you realize, especially if you're afraid you don't have a home. Like, it's like that there is an option for you. There are options for you that you're not seeing because you're not opening up your eyes and you're not actually talking with others about this situation. Like, all right, so yeah. So I do feel like your advice is to, where your focus should be at is on yourself. You need to focus on letting go of the things that are not beneficial to you. Let go of the negativity in your life, especially the negative people and the negativity around your work or wherever it may be. Listen to the person that's close to you that has something that they need to say because they have a worry when it comes to your life situation. There are a couple wishes that are coming true for you that you did not see coming. You just need to be open to it, and you need to let go of the negativity in your life. There is like a particular negativity, like a negative person in your life that you need to let go of in order for these blessings to like really pronounce and announce themselves to you. Yeah, that's all I've got for you in my pile 4. If this was helpful, please let me know by hitting that like button or letting me know in the comments below. If you have any requests for videos, please let me know in the comments below. If you like my vibe, please subscribe. Otherwise, that's all I've got for you. I'm going to go now because I'm hungry. And I will see you later. Maybe meet again. Bye!